Hi there, I'm personal stylist and style expert Noelle Cellini. In this video, I wanted to talk about some color combinations that you might not think of, but probably have one or two of these colors or neutrals in your wardrobe right now. Now, the first one is my biggest go-to, more so than black and more so than denim, even for myself or for a client, because it is that versatile. And that would be any sort of sage or olive color of green. So these are both Sloan pants from Banana Republic. This is when they first kind of released their Sloan pants. I love this color best. This is this kind of sage green versus this is when they started re-releasing them in a ton of colors and prints, and this is more of like an army green. So I like this one better. I like both. Any sort of green is really versatile when it comes to your wardrobe. And even if you're not maybe a green fan, remember we can always do colors on the bottom half. It's not gonna even if we think like, oh, it doesn't go well with my skin tone, my hair color, my eye color, on the bottom half, like in a shoe or a pair of pants or a skirt, you're always safe, you're always good to go. Now, not only is it good, it's easy to mix this with black, so throw on a black top or anything like that. That's just a really easy fail-proof, go-to. But my favorite combination with any sort of green is something in blush. So any of these, either of these green colors would go with blush, and that's really nice. Again, it's a little bit softer, it's not as harsh as black or as those dark colors. And if you've subscribed to my newsletter, you know that I talk about blush a lot. If you want something, a handbag, sometimes a black handbag can look a little bit too dark, too harsh when it comes to the spring and summer months. So a blush handbag would go great with things. I have a pair of blush. These are like blush kind of patent leather moccasins. These are great. I take these when I travel because I don't have to worry about black shoes and they don't go with everything. And then so blush is a really great neutral if you're looking for a flat or a bag or even a blazer. I would think of blush. And so olive and blush are one of my absolute favorites. And another great thing too is that olive looks really good with tangerine. And even if you're not a tangerine fan, just kind of showing you again, it's a combination that really looks nice that we might not think of. Now, sticking a little bit in the tangerine family, we're going to go over one color to red. And while I bought these red jeans because I just thought they were so fun, they have a little bit frayed edge, the knees a little bit worn out, so I like that kind of just slightly worn style. This is something a little different, but not too much embellishment, so it doesn't make it too hard to mix and match. But again, it can be hard to wear this. What do I wear it with aside from white? And black may look a little bit too 80s with the red and the black. And while I bought it with this top, which is fine and it's cute, it goes together, we want to be careful of just only having one thing to wear with something, because then it doesn't really get a lot of play in our wardrobe and it's just one outfit. It's like buying things directly off the mannequin. Hopefully we have some other of these kind of almost softer neutrals, I call them, at home to mix and match. And again, I would blush with red. So it's kind of a play of tone on tone. Red is the really saturated and blush is the really almost washed out. It has a lot of white in it. Is a really great combination, and it's not too choppy on the body versus sometimes doing like red with like a cobalt on the top of the body. Sometimes that can feel a little bit blocky, and that's why sometimes I don't think people like color blocking, even though we may like it in pictures or like it in magazines, but we feel it doesn't work on ourselves. So when this is a little lighter with the color, that's a really fun combination to do. Now, I also wanted to talk about this terracotta color as well. And mainly, usually I do wear this with like gold jewelry because it really kind of lends itself to gold. But you've heard me talk about turquoise, how it's the universally most flattering color because it has equal amounts of cool and warm tones, and just to show how this terracotta color looks with turquoise. Now on that same note, it's kind of going with that color on color, one really saturated and then one a little bit, we add more white to it. Something like this in this olive color, and yes, I have it on this hanger because the foam is just easy and it keeps it on the hanger. I didn't bother switching it out. I'm not somebody who has matching hangers, but if you do, kudos to you. But I love this color with, so again, this kind of olive or hunter green with turquoise is really, really, really stunning. And while it looks nice next to each other, if you have like a skirt in this color or a pair of pants, you could still wear a pair of earrings and it would still pop. It doesn't have to be like a necklace and a top or a necklace and a dress. It can be, you know, something in this color on the bottom half. So hopefully that gives you a few ideas on some colors you might not have thought of. Red with blush, olive, green, any sort of green, even if you have, I don't have anything a super dark green, but even a really, really dark green is really great with turquoise. And again, this terracotta color is really nice too. It's nice because any or all of these are, again, what I'm calling softer neutrals. So like this blazer is a lot easier to wear with things. Yes, I can always wear it. We can always wear everything with jeans. Wear it with black, it might be a little harsh, but you wear it with this kind of color, whether it's a blazer or a skirt or a pair of shorts or something, you have a lot more you can work with this. So you can wear it with red. Yes, you can wear it with the basics like white and gray and chambray. That is a lot easier to mix and match, so to speak, than this blazer, which I love, and cobalt is a color that looks amazing on me, but it's a little bit harder to mix and match. It does look good with black, but again, it's a little bit jarring. It's a little bit 80s. So I wear it usually with white jeans. And then that's kind of it. I can wear it with taupe maybe and off-white, and that's a neutral I know a lot of people think of. Off-white, that's fine, but at least when we have things in kind of these softer neutrals, so this is kind of like a dusty peach. When we have an olive, I don't know what happened to my olive pants, but when we have those, or a terracotta, it gives us it gives our wardrobe a little more flexibility. It gives us more mix and match possibilities. It creates outfits that are a little more stylish because it's not the typical color combinations we're used to seeing. So hopefully that inspires you, and let me know if you have questions, and I will see you soon.